New York plumber murdered on trip to Colombia to meet his potential new wife. Remains of 51-year-old Nakim Israel Eber were found in a bloody wardrobe left on the street in Bogota, according to report. Trump says he will raise tariffs on EU autos to 25% for not complying with TRA. President Donald Trump has announced plans to escalate trade tensions with the European Union, declaring he will impose a 25% tariff on all vehicles imported from the EU, effective next week. The announcement, made Friday, stems from Trump's assertion that the EU has failed to uphold commitments made under a 2025 trade agreement, details of which remain largely unspecified. The move directly impacts major European automakers like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz, who heavily rely on the US market. These companies could face significantly increased costs, potentially leading to higher prices for American consumers. The US auto industry itself is bracing for potential retaliatory tariffs from the EU, targeting American-made goods and potentially harming US exports. Economists warn this escalation could trigger a broader trade war, slowing global economic growth. The EU has consistently maintained it is complying with existing trade obligations, and officials are currently assessing the legal basis for Trump's claims. This decision arrives amidst ongoing negotiations regarding broader trade relations, and is widely seen as a pressure tactic to force concessions from Brussels. The White House has yet to release specific details regarding the implementation of the tariffs, leaving businesses and markets in a state of uncertainty. Further developments are expected in the coming days as the EU prepares its response. Pentagon announces deal with 7 AI companies for classified systems. Most recent instance of department integrating with AI comes amid Anthropic standoff, concern over use in Iran war. War criminal Lottie close to death. War criminal Lottie close to death. He is 84 years old, was jailed for life for genocide, war crimes and crimes against humanity during the Bosnian War in 1992 to 1995. Mladik's lawyers say he is being held in poor conditions and his health is deteriorating, so he should be released from prison. BAE faces £120 million lawsuit over decision to scrap support for 8 aircraft. NCOM Aviation says the firm's action has cut off vital support for crisis-hit countries including South Sudan, and the Britain's biggest weapons manufacturer, BAE Systems, is facing a £120 million lawsuit after scrapping support for aircraft used to deliver aid to some of the world's neediest countries. NCOM Aviation, a Kenya-based aid cargo operator, claims the decision forced the cancellation of humanitarian contracts and reduced supplies to South Sudan, now threatened by famine, Somalia and the